I feel like the boys here don't believe me. That breaks my heart. I want you to trust me, okay? You don't believe me that there's a dragon inside every woman? I will prove it to you. Are you ready? There's no zipper. Okay. I'll let you prove it to yourself. Tomorrow, when you leave your girl, okay, and you're saying goodbye at the door, here's what you want to do. You want to look deep into her eyes. This is great, because to her, she'll be like, oh my God, he's mesmerized by me. This is amazing. I'm doing amazing. Great, let her think that. It buys you time, gentlemen, because what you're looking for in her eyes is like a nictitating membrane, okay? For those of you that don't know, it's the lid under the lid that keeps the sand out, okay. You need more Planet Earth from Netflix in your lives. Okay, that's what you're looking for. If you want to see the dragon come out on its own, just prolong your goodbye, because that dragon's coming out. Nothing you can do about it. Just take a little bit longer. Be like, all right, well, I have your number, right? Let me make sure it's in my phone. Okay, great, you have my number, bye. You're just flying around your own studio apartment. You can't go outside. You will get shot down. Okay, this isn't fucking King's Landing. Like, you can't. You're just doing it for the cardio. Tiny pulses, ladies. We're toning, we're firming. You fly into your kitchen. You land on your counter. You're hungry, right? So you take out a Talon. You skewer an entire sleeve of Oreos. You toast it. Your dragon body and your farts aren't the only thing you've been holding in all night. You've also been holding in your intentions. We have this really nasty habit in our society of labeling women very cruel and unfair things when they express their desire for very normal things. Monogamy, exclusivity, a relationship, a family, babies, right? We like to call them desperate, sad, psychos, baby crazy. Well, I've been married for 6 years. She already wants a kid. I'm a fuck man. You can't get me. It's very normal to want these things. And we like to chastise women for this. And so as women, sometimes we don't speak our truth. So you go on a first date and a guy says to you, do you want to have kids? And you say no, or I don't know, when you do know, because you don't want to what? Scare him off. By the way, if you're the kind of woman that doesn't want kids, you're still a woman. This joke's just not about you. Wait your turn, okay? Another, by the way, gentlemen, you ask a girl if she wants to have kids, and she says yes, it doesn't necessarily mean with you. And it's interesting because your views about relationship or marriage or children do change the older you get. And some girls are in the crowd right now, you're in your 20s, you're like, whatever, elder millennial. Like, I don't care. I'm 20, I'm gonna be a gypsy and make jewelry out of cat noses. Yeah, like, I don't care. And I get it, and that's totally fair, because I was like that at one point. And society tells you the same thing over and over. They say, how old are you? And you're like, I'm 23. They're like, oh my God, you have so much time. And you do, but not much. So, it's not about deciding now, it's about not writing it off totally, because I never thought about it. That's the God's honest truth. I wasn't anti or for. I figured you get a boyfriend, life goes on. When I was in my 20s, I still do, stand up, traveling, working. And I figure when you turn 30, the government issues you like a house, an okay looking husband, a baby, a plant, and you're done. I never thought about it. And it's interesting because my reaction to children, and I don't know how many kids I want. I don't want like a Duggar situation, but maybe one cool baby, I don't know. I'd be in the airport in my 20s and I'd hear a baby cry. And all the women around me would be like, oh my God, it's a child. I'd be like, oh my God, don't sit by me. Like, that's all. Get it away. And it's interesting because I never thought about it. It changes slightly, the chemistry, the way you think about it. I was in the airport the other day and there was a baby there. And the baby made a big mistake. Because that baby let a chubby baby leg hang from his blankie. I had to squeeze it. I was like, what is this feel? And I found myself like moving toward the mother. And I knew, intrinsically, I knew she would let me squeeze his leg. Because women don't fear other women. When it comes to children, not like the corporate ladder or like dating or anything like that. But she knows I'm not creepy and I mean that baby no harm. That's something that we can trade on as women. Women aren't scary. When you're walking down a street late at night and a woman's walking toward you, you don't cross the other side of the street. I mean, you do if she's like, purple hippo, but like... When you're in an elevator and a woman gets on, you don't ever clutch your purse and back up a little bit. Women aren't scary and women aren't creepy. That's an important thing to remember. That no matter what we get faulted for, and we will get faulted for a lot, things like aging, right? Things you can totally control. No matter how much weight you gain, no matter how many wrinkles you get, no matter how opinionated you are, no matter what you become as a woman, women are always welcome around public parks and children's birthday parties. Always. I could go to an elementary school right now in a hospital gown with a raccoon on a leash. And the children would be like, you have a weird dog.